Good morning, parents and students. Today is July 13th. We're going to be working on math. So we left off on page 328 in our packet. Oh, my mistake, 326. 326. So on page 326, number 1 says solve, draw, and label a tape diagram to subtract tens. Write the new number sentence. A, 23 minus 9. So what this is telling us, parents, 23 minus 9 is kind of tricky for your child to understand. 23 minus 9. The reason why this is tricky is because you can't take 3 away from 9. So you're going to have to regroup. So what the problem is asking us to do is create a new number problem with a 10. So this one actually gave us an example, which was 24. So they added 1 to the top number to get 24, and then they also added 1 number to the bottom to create that 10. So this number is a lot easier for you to solve. 4 minus 0 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. So right here on this line, you're going to put 14. So B, I'm going to help you on B also. So 32 minus 19. 32 minus 19 is rather tricky because you have 2 in your ones place and 9. You can't take 2 away from 9, so that means your child would have to regroup. So what it's asking you to do is create something in the tens. So 32, I'm going to add 1 more. So we'll have 33, and then we'll have, instead of a 10, we'll have 20, but same thing. Three minus 0 is 3, and 3 minus 2 is 1. Let's double check to make sure that that's the same answer. So since I don't have enough ones here, I have to regroup from my tens. Give myself 12 ones. 12 minus 9 is 3. 2 minus 1 is 3. Okay. So all they're asking you to do is create a similar problem using tens so that your child does not have to regroup. I'm going to turn the page. 327 is the same. You're creating a problem using tens instead of having to regroup. I'm on page 328. 328. Oh, so 328 is a word problem. So what I like to do first whenever I read it, I like to put beginning, middle, and end. Beginning, middle, and end. In the beginning, number 1 says 39 books were on the top bookshelf. So in the beginning, there were 39 books in the top bookshelf. Marcy added 38 more books to the top shelf. So now, students, I need you to think, if you are adding more to the top shelf, are you going to be joining or are you going to be separating? There are 39 books and you add more. That means you're joining. So I'm adding more. It said 48 more. 48 more books. And the end is what we're trying to solve for. So this is a result unknown. We don't know the result. So how many books are on the top shelf now? All right, this is also going to be a regrouping problem. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways to solve. 39 and 48. There's my join symbol. 9 plus 8 is 17. But my friends, whenever we, whoops, that was very crooked. Oh well. Whenever we join our ones place, 9 plus 8 is more than 10. So that means we have to regroup. So I can only have one number in each place. So I have my 7 there, but the answer is 17. But the 1 is going to go in the tens place. So that's my regrouping. 3 plus 1 is 4. And I know 4 plus 4 is 8. So how many books are on the top shelf now? 87. And I'd like to show you using base 10 blocks also. So I need to create my first number, 39, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And my next number is 48. 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I always start in my ones place. I'm going to move you down. There we go. My ones place. I can only have 10 units to equal 1 rod. So I'm going to count 10 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 units equals 1 rod. So instead of having so many units, I'm going to regroup those to create 1 rod. So since I have this 1 rod, this is equal to all of these. Ones. So I'm not getting rid of them. I just turn them into a rod because it makes it so much easier to count. So I have how many units? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in my ones place, and how many in my tens place? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So there's my 8, and we got the same answer. Let me erase my board, and I'm going to move us on to the next page. So number 2 is the same thing. I want you to show your beginning, middle, and end. And on page 330 is where I'm at. 330. 330. Number 5 has A and B parts, so I'm going to show you both A and B parts. Okay, this one's kind of tricky, so I'm going to draw a strip diagram. There are 47 photos in the blue album. So that's what I know so far. Here's my strip diagram. I'll pick it up in just a second. 47 blue photos in the photo album. The blue album has 32 more photos. So if the blue album has more than the red album, that means that the red album has less. So my number is going to be smaller for my red album. R-E-D. So I'm trying to find out how many red I have because, whoop, that's backwards. I'm trying to find out how many reds I have, but it gives us this information. It gives us that there are 32 more. So our red number is going to be smaller. So we have to take 47, take away 32. Take away 32. How how many photos are in the red album? I always start in my ones place. 7 minus 2 is 5. And 4 minus 3 is 1. So we did solve how many red photos we have, which is going to be 15. So that is our answer for part A. How many photos are in the red album? 15. B, how many photos are in the red and the blue albums all together? So when we're trying to find out all together, that means that we are joining two numbers. So we want to know how many are in the blue and the red all together. So we need to join 47 and 15. Let me erase this. 47 and 15. Joining those two numbers. So 7 and 5 is more than 10. Let me show you with my base 10 blocks as we solve. So let me do 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 15, 110, and 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so same thing. 10 units equal 1 rod. So I'm going to count out 10 units to regroup them to a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all of these 10 are going to become 1 rod. So they're not disappearing, they're just regrouping to the next place value. Okay, so 7 plus 5 is 12. I know this because I have 2 units left and I regrouped 1. So this is going to be my 10 right here on top. 7 plus 5 is 12. 2. Regroup your 1 to the 10s place. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 1 more is 6. So there's my answer, 62. Let's double check with our base 10 blocks. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62. Okay. So that was 5A and 5B. Let's see here. On page 331, solve using mental math. If you can, use your place value chart and add value discs to solve those if you cannot mentally. So those are super simple problems. Some have regrouping, some don't. I see that all of them are addition, so you don't have to worry about the signs changing on those pages. On page 332, we have more problem solving. So beginning, middle, and end questions. And on page 333, use the following problems using vertical form. Use your place value chart and bundle a 10 when necessary. So this is a lot of mental math as well, but I'll go ahead and show you A. So 22 plus 8. Bundle a 10 when you can. So that means we're going to have to regroup. 10, 20, 21, 22 plus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 22 plus 8. So 8 plus 2 is 10, but my ones place can only have one digit, and that's going to be 0. I have to regroup my 1 into my tens place. So I need 10 units to equal 1 rod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, perfect. So these 10 units are going to become a rod. So since I regrouped, I don't have any 1s left in my 1s place. So that's why I have a 0 here. 8 plus 2 is 0. Well, 10, but I have to regroup my 1 into my 10s place. 2 plus 1 is 30. How many 10s do I have? 10, 20, 30. So there's regrouping on this page too, and it wants you to try to find 10 whenever you can to make it easier and regroup. Those are the pages you're going to be doing today, 326 through 333. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help you.